Take my advice when less is actually more. Welcome to Weekly Wisdom, informative strategies and real results. I'm Nikki from Dyslexia Unpuzzled, and this is your space for practical strategies that actually work for neurodivergent learners and their families. Last weekend, I didn't think about work, not even once. And you know what? It turned out to be exactly what I needed. Friday was a flying trip to Hamilton to catch up with my son. The weather was absolutely stunning, and that time together felt like a genuine breath of fresh air. Saturday found me wandering around the Palmy SWAT meet in Manfield and Fielding, rugged up against the freezing cold but loving every minute of it, checking out the coolest cars, catching up with old friends and enjoying quality time with my partner. Sunday bought one of those slow family lunches that you remember. No rush, no agenda, just good food and relaxed conversation flowing naturally. By Monday morning, something had shifted. My mind felt clearer than it had in weeks. I could focus better, and I actually felt refreshed, not just physically, but mentally too. It reminded me of something I see in my work all the time. When learning or working takes more mental effort than usual, rest isn't optional. It's absolutely essential. One of my 10-year-old clients showed this perfectly last week. After reading for just 10 minutes, he needed a 5-minute break to reset his mind. And once he took that break, his energy and focus returned like someone had flicked a switch back on. It was remarkable to watch. This is something I wish more of us truly understood. Rest isn't a reward that we earn after we've done enough work. It's actually part of the process itself. This is especially true when the work we're doing requires more concentration, more effort, and carries a heavier mental load. Whether we're at school, at work in an office or somewhere else, or at home, trying to make sense of something completely new. If things are feeling overwhelming, if focus is getting harder to maintain, maybe that's exactly what is needed. It's certainly not more pressure or more strategies. Maybe it's simply a pause, a moment to breathe, a walk in the sunshine, a genuine chance to reset. And sometimes that's true for all of us, not just your kids. This week's YouTube presentation is now live, and I'm really excited about this one. In this video, I share what happened in a recent clay-based session with one of my clients. That magical moment when everything just clicked, and why hands-on learning worked when absolutely everything else hadn't. If you've ever wondered why someone can recite something perfectly, like singing the alphabet song, but still seem completely confused about the basics, this video explains what might be missing and, more importantly, how you can help bridge that gap. The video asks, could a lump of clay be the key to helping your child truly understand words? I share how I use clay to support students with dyslexia, based on the Ron Davis's method, and why this strategy works so incredibly well. It brings together touch, sound, and meaning in a way that finally makes learning stick for these kids, and adults of course too. Speaking of creating content that helps, I've been working on something special for all of you. Practical tutorials based on what real families are facing every single day. But I need to know what would be most helpful for you right now. What's your biggest challenge at the moment? Is it the homework fights which happen every evening? Watching your child's confidence crumble bit by bit? Those overwhelming meltdowns that leave everyone absolutely exhausted? I want you to know that your stories guide absolutely everything I create. So please reach out and tell me what's going on in your world. Email me with the link below or leave a comment on any of my videos. I read every single comment. It's important to me that I get that feedback from you. Before I wrap up today, let me share a few ways that I can support you right now. If you're feeling like nothing seems to work, you've tried every strategy after strategy without success, you might not need another technique to try. You might need the foundation that makes all of the other strategies actually stick. If that sounds like your situation, consider scheduling an in-person initial meeting with me. If you're ready to transform reading time from a battle into something incredible and enjoyable, I have simple strategies that can turn homework fights into connection and joy. Check out my stress-free reading ideas. If you're ready for strategies that genuinely work, my YouTube channel is packed with practical ideas that you can try today. Real solutions for real families dealing with real challenges. Here's something new too. You can now listen to these newsletters as a podcast. Just search for Weekly Wisdom, Informative Strategies and Real Results on YouTube and you'll find us there. Please remember, learning differences aren't deficits to overcome. They're variations to understand and support. When we meet our kids, our partners, our teens, our colleagues where they are with tools that match their natural strengths, transformation isn't just possible, it's inevitable. That's all for this week's weekly episode of Weekly Wisdom. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Until next week, remember, sometimes the most powerful learning happens when we give ourselves permission to rest.